back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and in this video I am going to show you how to do the bean stitch. Well, actually it's the mini bean stitch. It's also known as the Elizabeth stitch. I am just going to use this video as an instructional video, so I am just going to show you the actual stitch, and I will be doing projects with it in the coming videos, so keep an eye out for that. Also, I really like this stitch. It's really easy to do once you get the habit of doing it, but look at what a lovely structure it makes. I think it's really nice. It makes a really nice, dense, thick fabric. And I think, yeah, I'm going to use it for quite a few things. So keep an eye out for those videos. But if you are interested in learning this stitch, stick around. So to get started with a chain, we are going to need a chain of an even number. So we are going to do a slip knot, insert your hook and tighten the slip knot. Now I'm going to chain 20. Obviously this is just for instruction, so I am going to just do any number, but it has to be even. So depending on your project, you'll have to make sure you have an even number as well. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and another 10 to go. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. There we go. So I've chained 20. Now I'm going to chain 1 just to get started on my round. There we go, 1. So this is the 20th chain. We are going to skip that one because it's got the 1 coming out. We are going to use the 19th stitch. So we insert under the V, we pull up a loop and you keep it on your hook. You yarn over, keep that on your hook, go back into that stitch, pull up a loop and keep that on your hook. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. Now we are going to yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops on my hook, and we chain 1, and that is a mini bean made. So next, 1, skip 1 stitch. Second thing you do, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, keep it on your hook, yarn over, keep on your hook, insert, pull up a loop, keep that on your hook, yarn over, and now pull through the 4 loops on your hook. Chain 1. Skip 1, into the next one, same thing again. So this is the mini bean stitch, or also called the Elizabeth stitch. And basically we're making little puffs. Now if you are working here in your chain, obviously you're going to have to skip stitches because the mini bean makes 2 V's. So first of all we're going to skip the first one, into the second one, pull up a loop, yarn over, into that same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops on your hook and do a chain. So skip and do your mini bean. There we go. Skip 1, into the next one. You can pull it up a little bit, but it's not really sort of necessary. It's not a very tall stitch, but it does advance quite well. Once you are not picking up in the starting chain anymore, it does go quite quickly. But as we all know, the starting chain always takes a little bit of time and a little bit of our patience. So let's just keep at it. And if all is well, if you have done also 20 stitches, 20 chains for your starting chain, that you should have now 2 left in the last one. We are going to, and I always have to have a little bit of help to get in here. Yeah, that's just the one. There we go, picked up 2 there, and we are doing a mini bean in there. Oops, I split the yarn. And you do your mini bean and your chain. There you go. So in theory, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I should have 10 mini beans because obviously we use 2 chains, 2 stitches per mini bean. So that is for your starting chain. Now we are going to chain and turn, and we're going to work our way back along the row, and we are going to have to look for the location to go into, and this is your first V here. This is your second, so that's where you go under. That is also the location where you see this little hole. And that little hole is there everywhere, look. And that is the hole that I use. So not this one here, I use this hole on the side of the bean. So, everything in your hands properly. Skip this one into that one, and that is, yes, on the side of the bean there, a hole that you can use. Pull up, yarn over, insert, pull up, and do your mini bean and your chain. And now all you have to do is look for that location and do your mini bean in there. Okay, so look there. And like with everything in crochet, once you have sort of trained your hands, trained your eye, it goes quite quickly. The stitch advances quite quickly. Look at that. And it creates a really lovely structure. Very easy to do once you get used to not yarning over to start your stitch. I am already also making a double crochet project, and yeah, I keep doing the yarn over, but I catch myself each time. So once you're sort of used to the stitch, you know, it goes really quickly. So in the end, you also do a bean, you do your chain, and you do your turning chain, and you turn. And then here again, you just start doing your mini beans again. See, I'm quite used to it now, she says. And it is also quite easy for me now to find that little hole that I work in. But I do find it can get quite loose. So you must make sure when you do your chain and your top pulling through to just tug it a little bit to make sure you stay quite tight with your stitch. There we go. And it's going much faster now. And making sure you keep doing what you are supposed to be doing at the ends as well, to keep straight ends. Okay, and as you can tell, it makes a lovely structure because your beans go this way, that way, this way, because of course we're changing direction. So once again, there we go. And off you go. So I hope you enjoyed, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are one of my Ophelia family already, thank you very much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing and sharing my video if you like it, if you think somebody else could use this technique for any project. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!